because I'm streaming now.
Shit.
This is the start of the VOD. This is the start of the VOD.
Penis.
Hi,
Damn.
I'm your Korean dad. All right. But you can listen to yourself on my own stream.
I'm gonna open that and I'm gonna be like.
You can listen to yourself. I can listen to my
That's the
own
stream.
stream as well, so you can get the audio echoing.
Yeah, and now I have it twice.
Yeah, I'm not
So I
gonna
hear
do
myself
that.
at a 2-second delay.
Streaming
If I
OC.
keep talking, I'll just be like talking to the sound of my own voice.
I can't believe I got
That's awesome.
diamond, dude.
You did a good job.
I think we could have gone further, but Tommy's just not masters like me, you know?
It gets really, really hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be harder than us playing pubs, huh?
And
I'll
It's
be
the
honest
same.
with you.
it's like the same.
Ranked, at the very least, people play somewhat more reliably. You can
Yeah,
kind of think
but-
people will play their lives a bit more and not throw themselves at you.
I mean,
Whereas in
I saw
pubs, it's a fucking dice roll what people do.
Tom got to Diamond 3, which is higher than we achieved before. But the problem is, we found that when we reached Diamond, like, we had like a really solid KD,
Yeah.
but like, it dropped so low when we tried to grind higher than Diamond. People will see you, like, the players are so good, even if they're smart and play defensive. When they see you and they realize you're making like bad choices,
Yeah, they'll like sniff you out.
they know you're a shit player and they'll run you over. Literal seconds.
And it's a fucking BR, so it's not like you can practice this shit that quick. You just gotta play a lot.
We found like the best strategy was playing like a really defensive team with like Watson and stuff, because then it wasn't as obvious that we were just like camping out of confusion, but we were camping because we were playing a camping fun. But when people realized that just like they'd come to us, they'd run us over and we'd be dead in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And the problem is, it's like, I think we have good DM, like we're good at choosing.
For a
But
rank.
it's like the way Masters players like engage fights and start like combat, it's just way more efficient than what we could react to.
Imagine if I'd actually gotten into Nijisanji and I could have learned from like their Apex people. I could have stolen their knowledge and brought it back.
I mean, I told Tom on a few occasions I was willing to grind till my KD was fucking nothing.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'd be happy to play like even if we lost every game. I was just enjoying hanging out.
It becomes very miserable, but it is like it's the only way to improve.
I'm miserable when we're aimless. I
think
don't
it's
like
doable.
playing
I still believe
without
I
a goal.
could become Masters. It might not seem like it today, but I'm a very solid Apex player.
Maybe I should just play like solos. I know I could like improve if I just played more. Maybe I'd learn bad things, but
I think playing solo is good for learning to take initiative on your own.
yeah. I keep saying to Tomu, which is correct. Learning's about making a lot of mistakes, and then learning from that mistake, right?
Yeah.
You often don't know something is wrong until you've done it once. So at some point, you've just got to grind out mistakes. So if you just play
Also,
solo
sometimes
and
even
just
if
make
you
a million,
recognize something is like stupid,
yeah,
it's hard to just be like, oh, I'm not gonna do that again, because you probably are. A lot of things like breaking bad habits as well.
yeah, but that's when you got to do like a map talk and like actually sit and think about it.
Yeah.
But there's some shit like you just learn from doing it a lot, right? Like, how many times did you get stair stabbed before you stopped like following a spy up a staircase?
Quite a bit, and I could be like, oh, there's some things I saw that would be good, fast improvements, but I don't know if I can point out anything Tomo hasn't said. I don't know what you guys have talked about.
Well, just say it, and then I'll have twice as much feedback.
I mean, the most obvious one, I think, is like Tomo plays really fast.
You play really fast as well, from what I noticed today.
It's like a tendency, yeah. I mean, it's just like habit from playing with Tomo, I think, at this point. It's like mindlessly sending it, but normally.
I think when we started playing, I was too fast, like I was running ahead as Pathfinder, and then I learned to tone it down Like when you're scouting sixes and you learn to stop throwing yourself at the enemy.
It's become a thing where I think in like some of the clips I see is like you fall behind and you're not with him when he engages fights, which is like the telepathic thing, right? Like he's been used to playing with.
Yeah, you've caught on exactly. I think I completely
Yeah.
agree, and I've mentioned this, and I think we both agree.
It's like I think Alter has
Alter
like a
helps
little bit
them.
of a she can make this habit not as good with looting as well. Because I think one of the things is like you like checking
I
like,
overloot.
loot boxes as well.
Yeah,
when
it's
you
bad.
have like everything you possibly want. Maybe
That's
except for like a few like very rare items.
You're right, and that's also something Tommy mentioned. So I've been trying to do a bit more with a bit less recently.
I think one of the things like I tried to learn from watching like Pro Apex is like they never carry more than a few, like for example, like a few stacks of ammo.
Yeah,
Because they're playing under the assumption that by the time they've spent the ammo, they will have killed someone, so they
Yeah.
get more resources, right? It's like instead of overlooting, you'll just always assume that you will partake in something that will give you more loot.
you're right, and that's exactly how I've been playing recently.
Yeah.
I've been minimizing what I have. I've been thinking secondary gun, 1 or 2 slots of ammo. Main gun, am I running like a marksman or an assault rifle? That'll vary.
It can be like a lot of things.
How many meds I've got, what character I'm
Yeah.
playing, what the team comp's like.
Having like 8 bats, where it's like, yeah,
You don't need 8 bats.
having meds is good, but if you're in a situation where you need 8 bats, maybe you should have few.
Well,
It's like, it isn't.
Alta helps a lot, right? Because if you run out of bats, you just loot them.
I mean, this is why Loba was really good as well. I don't know if he still is, but
She's good, yeah.
he was. It's like you don't have to think about looting when it's unnecessary. 'Cause you can always set up easy looting for you.
Maybe I should play Loba, dude.
I don't like that. It's very funny to look at, but Tommy really likes that.
I think Ultra's helped a bit because I have to think about like the big picture a little bit with like my ult and when to use my my wall ability. Like thinking about when I want to put my ult down. It's just that little bit of extra overhead I wasn't really thinking about when I was playing Path or Bloodhound, you know? Like, oh, where are we going to engage? Where are we going to fall back to? When? What would be good? It seems like such a small decision to press Q and throw your thing in the corner, but that extra mental really helps. And then also, I've had a lot of stupid deaths from randomly teleporting through a wall. So I'm trying to be more thoughtful about how I path around and flank and whatnot.
I think some characters are better for learning the game, for sure as well. Generally, probably with like the characters that have like incredible movement.
I get really
great
crutched
for
on their
learning
movement.
Positioning. Like Pathfinder's very cool, right? But I mean, I don't like now. Obviously, the meta has shifted and all characters are really fast. But when Pathfinder was like the fast character, it's like that shit. He gets away with so much shit.
Yeah, you
for
can like
free.
escape. Yeah, I learned pretty bad habits, I think. I didn't know how to get around the map.
I think like a solid character that has like, you don't want to play something shit. You don't want to be playing like old school Redmond or whatever. But having a character that's just like a solid character that probably gets advantages from playing
Well-
slow, playing careful.
I played Mirage for a bit, and I think I learned a lot from that. I had some weird, like, affinity with Mirage's invisibility. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it clicked really well. And then he doesn't have movement. So I had to learn.
Yeah, he's one of them, right? Like, it's a lot of like, I mean, other than the illusions, right, which can throw people a bit off. So fighting is very honest.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time, you might use the illusion to realize, like, or find out where the enemy is, and then you'll fight them, right? Because they realize that you're I think it's like why. I mean, saying Rampart is honest is not really wrong. But I like all the defensive characters. I think they merge really well with my playstyle, which is not very movement heavy, but very aim heavy. So all these characters that sit still, play walls, are like something that works really well for me, even though I really like Horizon and Bloodhound because they're cool and fast.
Yeah.
I think I just play better on Watson, for example.
I played Watson for a little bit.
Watson is one of my first play. She's one I played when we played serious to rank up. Because she's an anchor character, which is just functionally. I think
Anchor as
best.
in people play around how you use your
Yeah,
skills.
it's so I sit in like the advantageous position.
Oh, it's like a
make sure-
fallback.
Yeah, have like the place you can like your scout can go to.
Yeah.
Just shoot from long range with me. Also really liking weapons like the scout and love. Have it easy to shoot from long range. I think Newcastle obviously is like an amazing character. He's so underrated in bomb and pops because people think he's boring. He's like one of the strongest pro play characters. He's like a mix of both, right? Like has really good defensive with walls and heals.
That wall can be so aggressive though.
Yeah. That's the thing. He overall has like a few walls, for example. Like you can take some really aggressive shotgun fights. So goes just absolutely like out of position places and just.
Also, that res is
survive.
insane.
I think now that all the assault characters are faster, he's a little less safe, but he's definitely still like the defensive character. It's like, what's the point of Watson and her walls if half of the assault characters can just fucking jump over them or through them?
Yeah, I'll go around them or.
It's like, I think when Alta came out, we might play that like, well, now putting down fences as Watson, I also have to think about every wall that Alta could possibly come through, which is like a massive disadvantage.
Yeah, Alta's really fun. I've really
That's
enjoyed
right.
Alta.
Didn't really. It's just again like I think the mechanic doesn't fit my playstyle.
I like feeling like I can have impact, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you just play what you enjoy.
I like that there's multiple characters I like.
I think the one thing for pushing combos that we eventually found that like we have a like specific comps that play to like our strengths if we really wanted to improve, right? Because we are never gonna be that players. We'll never be that top.
We don't have the time for it.
100%. So we can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna play this character because I think it's really awesome. Like we made our picks around like what makes sense for our team, what do we need to fill all the roles,
Yeah.
and I think it's like not always gonna end up playing your favorite character in the game. It's why I like him initially when I told you I started playing Newcastle and I didn't think he was very fun, but I thought like functionally he looked very cool, and I basically just forced it until I enjoyed him, and now he's by far my favorite character.
It's the dad character.
He's just like a cool character. He's like a big guy.
When are you gonna show up to the big wall?
I'm throwing a big wall when you come here.
Yeah.
Big wall's heavy. There's a few characters I really enjoy, but I don't think I'm very good at. I'm like a huge fan of Caustic as well. I think Caustic is so fun.
Really?
Yes, I think
Why?
he's like a hilarious character. Because he's a fucking fart boy. All he does is put faster everywhere. And he's like a big character, which makes him fucking goofy as fuck.
Does he get
Like, I
resistance because he's big?
Yeah, him, Gibraltar, and Newcastle have force going, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I like Gibraltar as well, but he's a little more. But Caustic is funny. I just think Caustic's a funny character, but I'm not good at him. I like playing him, but
I think he's just.
I know.
I think he's been out kitted because like, Catalyst can block walls, but like permanently.
yeah, I think there's still like metas where Caustic has a place.
Sure.
Probably not right now. When I saw Cactus at this point.
Yeah, I think he.
There was a point where, like, you had like what are they called? The characters? They're not recon, are they? What are they called? They had map scanner. They would
Yeah.
serve like every characters.
Yeah.
And it was her or Watson, or him or Watson. And next to Watson, he wasn't. I mean, he's a solid pick. He doesn't get like they serve two different purposes.
Yeah.
And I actually don't know what characters are in that pool now. Apex, Hero,
Maybe control character?
Control, yeah. What's in Rampart Castle is possible. So obviously, like Castlelist is really good for some of the maps. I think it's like a dependency on which map you're playing for like really high level, which characters you want to play out of those. I think Castlelist is probably the best one right now. We make Rampart work sometimes too because, as I said, I think I'm just like a really solid Rampart player for no apparent reason. It's probably one of those characters where just my brain just fucking take the walls. It
I think
works so well for me.
the wall is good variance removal, right?
Yeah.
Even if you have a bad last circle, there's something that makes the other teams shoot each other instead of you.
I think it's why these wall counters work so well for me because it's kind of like a lot of the time you get the same reaction out of someone when you do like a wall.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause
consistency
either people
thing.
will leave you alone or they'll get like really greedy for you. Like put down a wall and try and rest someone and just cancel it. People will fucking send that shit. That just sets up like very easy fights. And it's just like a playstyle that ticked in my brain. It's like, oh well, I can make people do this reaction when I do this. Where if I'm playing like Octane and I'm engaging in like a movement fight, I'm just gonna end up meeting someone who's a better movement player than me and they're gonna shit all over me.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go do some gaming now.
Alright, good luck out there, buddy. We can play tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Catch you on the flip
then.
side. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Hey, chat. It's you and me now. Wow. Tough crowd today, huh? No, no. I'm good. Hmm. Hey Doc, do you use a drawing tablet? Yeah, I do. I normally have a camera for this as well. I could turn it on if you want. Hang on a moment, I'm just gonna take my hoodie off. Yeah, if you want, I can put my my tablet webcam on if you're curious. I've got a CTL 472. Oh. Hang on, I can turn off the thing. Nice run. Thank you. That was pretty good. I was going to turn off the noise suppressor. I don't know if this is annoying or not. But I can turn this off and you can hear the key hits. How are you doing, dog? It's fine. Alright. There. If you want, if you have any music suggestions or anything you want to hear, just let me know. You've been prepping for college. You haven't had as much free time as of lately. Oh, how exciting! What are you going to be doing? You're going for an accounting degree. That's very sensible. Is it something you've wanted to do for a while, or is it more of a recent thing? I know a couple of people that went into, you know, economics related stuff. Used to work in trades, but an accident made it so you can't work in those industries anymore. Oh shit. You need to look for something a bit more officey. Can I ask what you used to do, or would you rather talk about what you're going to be doing instead? That's quite the career switch too. Going from like a practical job to a knowledge worker. You were an electrician, you got zapped on the job, and it robbed you of your color vision. Jesus Christ. That's horrid. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, good on you, going through the the mental strain of starting a new career. Damn. That's awful. Well, I wouldn't press on that. I didn't know that could happen. I guess your eyes are sensitive little things. Or is it your brain? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Doesn't sound pleasant though. How have you found it adapting to some level of colorblindness? Do you feel like you got used to it quick enough, or...? Your eyes are healthy, it messed up the way your brain processes colours so it's muddled or grey. Colours on the extreme are alright, but it's a pain in the ass. That does sound like a huge pain in the ass. Do you know if it's something that your brain might adapt to in the future, just from classic neuroplasticity? Or you're just unsure of that? I know with some things the brain's weirdly good at adapting. There's always stories about, oh yeah, this kid had half their brain removed and they forgot how to speak, and then over time they just picked it all back up again with only half a brain mass. The doctors are unsure. Oh. I hope it goes well. That's rough. Oh well, you're excited to start your new education then? Like, is this all really recent, or is this something that you've been building up to for a while? Also, sorry if the game's too loud. I can lower desktop volume a bit. I don't know if this is any better. Oops. It's been a while. It's more of a social issue. You'd be surprised at how little companies respect ADA. Hey, negativity. ADA. I need to Google this. ADA cryptocurrency. I don't think this is it. ADA meaning. Americans with Disabilities Act. What? They just fucking ignore it and they're like, just pretend you don't have it. just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Hey, negativity, if you want, we could play duos. You want to play multi? Yeah. That's disgusting, and I'm not surprised. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm not surprised, but fuck, that's horrible. Especially because it's a fucking workplace accident. You're resting your wrists so you'll pass today. They're a little sore. What have you been up to, negativity? You're done with all your exams now. You've just been gaming every day. Have you got your results back yet? That was a bit rough. You have your exams in May. Coursework feedback at the same time. You and your friends have been playing CS again, which has been fun. Oh, nice. Are you going for GE? What is it? Global Elite? Yeah, GE. I'm guessing you're doing ranked, right? How's CS2 now? It's been cooking for a while. I know people were a bit off it on release. It's a number system, so GE is 20k. Oh, that's a shame. I like the badges. You don't like it as much as CS:GO, but there are some nice features. What gameplay-wise is there difference other than like the smoke grenades? Did they change like the game balance, or is it still AK versus M4A1S? 2 flashes and a smoke. Rush B. The AWP has the most bipolar hit range. Map bans and stuff. The Premier game mode is better than comp. You miss bunny hopping being consistent and having things like clear decals and net graph. M4, M4, and M1S cost the same. CT incendiary grenades are a bit cheaper. Alright. So that's... okay, map bans. So you can be like, fuck, I'm sick of Dust 2. Or what? How does that work? I haven't really played CSGO ranked since like 2014, so... let alone CS2. You were never really into objective-based game, you were more into combat surf and trick surf. Yeah. I liked surf. I like surf a lot. Exactly one team bans 2 maps, then 1 map, then the other bans 3 maps. How many maps are there? Fucking hell. The maps in rotation are Ancient, 2 new for you. It uses Aztec assets. Anubis, also new. Mirage, Dust 2, Inferno, Nuke, and the new Train remake. Have all the maps been remade then? Like if I saw Dust 2, it wouldn't look anything like Dust 2 that I know. Or what? Like how much has stuff changed? Did they fix the thing where you can't stream it? They used to have a really weird bug with OBS. I don't remember what. Shit just didn't work. You recognize Dust, but they made some changes. It's notably Suicide is now blocked as the T's have to jump down to AWP mid. Oh. Wait, where was Suicide on Dust? You mean Dust 2, right? They don't play Dust 1 anymore, right? Mirage is basically unchanged. I like Mirage. What about like Cobble, Overpass? Did you give me what I said of Overpass? There's another map that used to get played a lot. Inferno? No, not Inferno. What? Mirage is also dusty, right? That was the one with the big sniper lookout down mid as well. You were in like a little room. What's the one that was... you had like a boost straight out of CT spawn. There's like a middle area with a bunch of like crates. There's one area with like a greenhouse sort of roof that you can throw a grenade in. I don't know if I'm describing this very well. Nuke? I'm thinking... no, not thinking of Nuke. But I mean, there's only like 5 maps. Which map didn't you name that was in CS? Go. I think they did like a grassy remake of it, and then they removed all the foliage. Do you know what I mean? No, I don't know what Cache is. Cache, yeah, Cache. Cache. I liked Cache. Cache was cool. What happened to it? It's not in rotation. Oh. Whatever. FM Pone's remaking it for the 50th time. And then he'll be forced to remove all of it again. Poor FMPwn, dude. He made the best looking map in the game and then was forced to remove all the nice looking assets. What's... Most recent game in putting time into his Warframe. What? I know a couple of people that played Warframe. They always look kind of sick. You were able to move all your console data to PC. Oh, sick. I guess I never realized it wasn't... You'd need to do that. How does that work? Did you need to... You can't just log in and have all your shit? Hey, yeah, Diamond on Apex. I did. Got Diamond 4. You don't know how that corresponds. It started getting hard, and then we stopped, I guess. I would like to play more, but... We got to the point where we were playing against people who were consistently a lot better than us. I don't know if that helps. But we'd play against people who were, like... Diamonds as well. And, like, Masters. Although apparently it's like top 18% of players or something. I think Apex players might just be really, really good. Hey Scout, Chaos Marines are cool. Your Twitch logged out, which is incredible. Did you see I finished my first Plague Marine guy? I posted it on Discord, in the art channel. I was really happy with it. It's one of the best guys I've painted. You had to link your Xbox account to your Windows/PC, and then it would delete/transfer over, which was a relief because you had 3,000 hours. Fucking hell. That's frightening. You might delete it. You bought a new kit. Oh, what did you get? Chaos Marines. You feel like Apex is a big split between good and casual people. I completely agree. People who are good at Apex are so unbelievably cracked. Then there's the players that just run forwards and... yeah. They're lost. They get lost in the sauce. Oh, you got a couple of hero models. Sick. You'll post them when you're done painting them, right? Bugger. You hope you don't plan on it being quick. Oh, take your time, dude. You should never rush through hobby time. It's about the journey, not the destination, eh? We wouldn't buy new shit if the destination was the goal. Oh, shit. I don't like this. Oh dear. Take me out of here. Actually, hang on, this song's kinda good. Crazy amounts. Yeah, crazy. Indeed. What have you been up to lately, Doc? Or is it just purely preparing for college again? You just woke up. Oh yeah, you're in Canada, aren't you, Scout? How's the weather been out there? We've had the fucking summer in Europe lately. Nice. Oh, they changed this. Oh. Cool. It finally stopped snowing and it's April. Jeez. Alright. Just yell at me if you want to hear any songs in particular. Where's my water? Hang on, I don't have any water. Alright, I'm gonna be back in a minute. I need to have water. I'm gonna get fucking dehydrated here. With the free time you had left over, you've been going on your anime watch list. What have you been watching? You play something Miku? Yeah, I'll be back in 1 minute. I just need water. Alright. I just had water at the bottom down there. Miku, huh? Sure. Anything in particular? You're in a Miku mood. Good. Fuck. Yeah, chat, what have you guys been watching lately? I saw that maybe the second season of Apothecary Diaries is airing, but I'm not sure if that's true. Beh. Yeah, it's a really nice DT. All Moi's songs in general are good. Beh. Nice. Oh, you rewatched Frieren? Good choice. Toradora? Good choice. Bye Bye Earth? I haven't seen Bye Bye Earth. Really good. Demon Slayer? I haven't seen Demon Slayer either. You did your yearly rewatch of Violet Evergarden. I'm a fake fan, dude. I haven't watched Violet Evergarden. I know it's meant to be like one of the most visually pleasing shows out there. Yeah, it looks really good. I should watch it. You tried playing this game against recently, but the back of your right wrist was tingling. Yeah, that's bad. It would be a perfect game if you didn't do more physical damage than other game you know. You know it's a good game because it forces you to physically hurt yourself. How many other games are you willing to do that shit with? Of course, let's damage yourself with football. Are you still doing football at uni? You want to click on circles and it permanently damage both your wrists. That's a bad idea. That's an addictive game, though. I should rewatch Toradora. I fucking love Toradora. Your lungs are going to get fried. You don't play at uni, but you're playing tomorrow and the day after. With, like, your friends or, like, a local club. Don't dox yourself, but I'm just, yeah, I don't remember what you do. You're still doing goaling. How is uni going, by the way? What are you... You having a good time? You learning? Also, are you Gen Alpha or Gen Z? I don't remember. How old are Gen Alpha? Are they like 15 or are they like 10? Or are they like 30? There's a masochism game, that's true. You train with golf for fun. You train. You do no cardio. Time for you to get a bicycle, buddy. You are old Gen Z. Millennial end at 98, Zoomer Z in 2010. Alright. Because I'm technically Gen Z, you know that shit. It makes no sense. I share so little with those, you know, a decade or two younger than me. But legally speaking, I'm like a year or two out from being a millennial. I can't wait to watch whatever Gen Alpha gets into OSU at 7. My dude, they're probably already winning, aren't they? Guess where do you think you're closer to 20 than 10? I'm nearly 30. That's a weird thought. I swear I like just graduated. I didn't. This shit was like pre-COVID. I've been a working adult for like 6 years. A weird thought. The top player is younger than you. Yeah, that'll always be the case, dude. Trying to date amongst your age group, you get odd looks when you explain that you don't use social media. Yeah, it must be rough with that. I think 25 this year. Good luck. That's a rough one. Solid mid-30s, mid-20s. You do a yearly post on Facebook to let the family know you're alive. Facebook, huh? You don't have like a WhatsApp group with your family in it? Is this... What song is this? Is this like Freedom Dive? With lyrics? Whoops. You have a group chat with the family, wouldn't work because you have a really large extended family. Ah, that's fair. Dude, we can A right now. There's the fun part of code. We can play Freedom Tide. Yeah, this shit comes up. People are fucking with this with PT, yeah. Whoops. Rip. Difficult. Good luck with CS, dude.
You skipped your GCSE.
Yeah, it's always better to ask questions and learn than to sit there and forget. Dude, this is a good play.
B ranked on this?
Not bad. It's 316 DPM though. Tarkov. No, I didn't play Tarkov. The idea of like a progression-based BR kind of stressed me out a bit. You got off Tarkov, made a mill, and decided to quit while you were ahead. Fuck. You struggle so hard in math and computer science, but you're like the second best in the class. It's a difficult subject, dude. Don't let people bait you into thinking it's not. No. It just, Tarkov always felt really stressful. Well, the idea of it, at least. We played a bit of, what was it, Hunt Showdown with Krotuk at some point. There's a kind of similar thing where you maintain progression between plays. I think that's how Tarkov works, right? Unless I'm misremembering. Like you there's like some meta game. He always get beamed by the scavs. He stopped playing, he'd burst an aneurysm, dude. It just seems stressful, I don't know. Call me old-fashioned, but I'd like my games to be independent of one another. Whoops. You like the adrenaline? Yeah, I guess there'll be an adrenaline boost from it. Stress from one mistake to death. Yeah, and it's a hardcore game, I suppose. Whoa, I already threw that beyond her. Dear. Ah, fuck. Wow, whatever. It's nice to see new blood coming into TF2. Is it still popular? Because I mean, it's a free-to-play game, right? Do you still get like people popping in? Is it out? Is it out? They'll default to Pyro. You had to change from Spy to demo to have to fight all of them. Great time to learn to just Spicicle Revolver them to death, I guess. Good practice for that. Learn to like Matador the dude with a knife. That'll be fun. You wanted Miku, right? You must using your amp. Yeah, that's cool. I like your tunnel reward. You get thrown up by the amount of cloak you get with the knives. That's fair. That's a cool item. Did I love Deco 27? Whatever. Yo. Oh, Band-Aid. Whoops. Hey, Spookiest. It's, follow since, unless the bot's broken. The command. The bot's probably broken there. Halloween. You might be able to click on your name as well and check. I don't know. Nice. That's pretty good. I could check these dudes. It says you have been following since 17th of September 2017. Nice. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Damn. Oh, happy Easter, by the way. It's Sunday in the Netherlands. Gotta swap to your tablet. Alright. Happy Easter. Ah, bugger. Oh shit. Do you have big Easter plans, chat? I forgot to ask. We're gonna go out for dinner with Chris's family. or lunch. I don't know. Meal. And yesterday we bought some really nice bread from the local bakery. So we have like nice snacks to have on Sunday. There. There. Bah. Gonna head to your local church, chill around the house, and reformat your resume. My cool family lives out of state, not sure. That sounds nice. Are you planning on taking it fairly easy then, or...? Good stuff. Most of the family you live with are huge homebodies. If you have time putting the finishing touches on the deck you're close to finishing. That sounds like fun. I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but a bit of DIY in the sun could be fun. As someone trained as a tradesperson, as an electrician at least, is there much educational overlap with carpentry at all? Like, do you learn much about like the tool set for other home DIY things, like building decks? Is there like some sort of like general education for that sort of thing? Or if you're doing electricianing, is it very focused on that part? The zappy bit. So I feel like electricians are always digging holes and putting nails and stuff. You haven't heard Nanahira's voice this fast. I was thinking about it. I do love Nanahira. Depends on the trade. You do plumbing, masonry work, drywall, carpentry, but usually there isn't much overlap. Hang on, I don't think I read that properly. Give me a minute. This is a rough game to try and talk and play, let alone read chat. Depends on the trade. You've done plumbing, masonry, drywall, carpentry, but usually there isn't much overlap. Okay. The overlap is to the extent of try not to drill the nail into your leg. That was silly of me. I shouldn't have missed though. I played that map a lot. Fair enough. I'm curious about this stuff. I've always worked IT related jobs, so. I'm just curious. I always want to learn a bit more. Whoops. There. Yeah, as I said earlier, if there's any songs you want to listen to, just let me know. Whoops. Like when you're securing wire in breakers, you have to tighten them enough to not deform the wire, as the wires carry currently hum at a circuit frequency. Oh. Yeah. No, I want to play something else. I'm sleepy. Nah. Oops. Man, that's hard. Whoa. Seeing Take On Me was a flashbang, yeah. Not even the real Big Fish cover. That's really hard. Yeah, I'm starting to blur a bit too. Thanks for hanging out, Doc. Have a nice Easter. Take it easy. Good luck with your college as well. Shit. I forgot to do Duolingo yesterday. The owl's gonna fucking yell at me. I think it's a good time for me to stop. I've been playing for about an hour and 45. Consistently, this seems to be about as long as I can play these days. Age, huh? I think that's fine though. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Have a lovely evening, rest of your day, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.